This was Powell's strongest signal yet that the Fed is preparing to start cutting interest rates as soon as next month. The chairman adding that they're going to keep an eye on upcoming inflations and jobs numbers before making that final call. But the central bank last cut interest rates months ago in December, and it's held them steady since then to fight inflation, despite a relentless pressure campaign from President Trump for a rate cut, personally attacking Powell, even making a rare in-person presidential visit to the Fed this summer. Powell yesterday seeming to acknowledge Trump and the others who have been pushing him, saying that any decision will be based solely on Fed officials and their assessment of economic data. Rhiannon.
So, Jay, if the Fed does cut those interest rates next month, what does this mean for American consumers?
It would have a direct impact on borrowing costs for millions of Americans. Interest rates you pay on many car loans to credit cards are pegged to the Fed. Mortgage rates are calculated a little differently, and they recently hit a near 10-month low. And remember, cutting interest rates also affects the stock market. The Dow, which impacts your 401ks, surging yesterday more than 800 points after Powell's speech merely hinted at a possible rate cut. But one more thing the Fed plans to keep an eye on, and you should too: tariffs. Most economists remain concerned that Trump's tariffs will ultimately worsen inflation and lead to higher prices for Americans. Powell saying yesterday that those effects may be, quote, relatively short-lived, and that the president's trade war may only lead to a one-time shift in prices, meaning that they would rise but might not continue going higher and higher. Gio.
All right, so many people watching that. Jay O'Brien, thank you so much.